There are many different kinds of animals in our world. Even though animals look different from one another, animals that are alike belong to the same group. A chicken, an eagle, and a goldfinch each look different. But do you know how a chicken, an eagle, and a goldfinch are alike or the same? They are all birds. There are many different kinds of birds, but all birds have wings that they can flap. Birds are covered in feathers that keep their bodies warm and dry. All birds have two legs on which they can stand. Birds have a special type of mouth called a beak. Beaks are hard and pointy. Birds use their beaks to peck at food and drink water. Some beaks are long and big. Some are shorter and smaller. Birds lay eggs. Birds have to take care of their eggs until they hatch. When the egg hatches, a baby bird comes out. Birds aren't the only group of animals that have things in common. How are clownfish, goldfish, and sharks all the same? They are all fish. There are many different kinds of fish, but all fish have fins and tails. They use their fins and tails to swim through the water. All fish live and swim underwater. Some fish live in the ocean, where the water is salty. It is called salt water. Some fish live in lakes, ponds, and streams where the water isn't as salty. They live in fresh water. Fish don't need air to breathe. Fish have gills that let them breathe underwater. Fish and birds aren't the only groups of animals that have things in common. How are a beetle, a butterfly, and an ant the same? They are all insects. Insects come in all colors and shapes. They have 6 legs. Insects can look very different from one another, but they are all very small. Most insects are smaller than the tip of your finger. There are all kinds of animals. Some animals have things in common and belong to special groups. Some animals are birds, some animals are insects, and some animals are fish.